Today we are going to study class 10th quadratic equations, and here are some important questions regarding the topic. So first of all we will discuss 3 marks questions. So question number 1, as you can see here, one of the roots of the equation 3x square plus px plus 3 is equal to 0, where p is greater than 0 is the square of the other. Then p is equal to, there are 4 options: 1 by 3, 1, 3, or 2 by 3. So understand the question first. The question is asking that in this quadratic equation where p, the coefficient of x, that is p, it is greater than 0. So one root is the, means if one root is alpha, if one root is alpha, then other root is alpha square. So the other one is the square of the first. Now let us see the solution here. So here is the solution. As it is given, one of the roots is square of the other. So if one root is alpha, then another root will be alpha square. Now according to the given question, and as we know, if in a quadratic equation there are two roots, that is alpha and beta, then the sum of roots is equal to minus b by a, and the product of the roots is equal to c by a, where a, b, c are the coefficients of respective x square, x, and the constant. So here according to the given question, if we put the values, so alpha plus alpha square, that is the first equation. So our first equation will become alpha plus alpha square is equal to minus b by 3, and our second equation will be alpha cube is equal to 1. Now here alpha cube is equal to 1, and we also know if on comparing it with the cube roots of unity, then omega cube is equal to 1. So here alpha can be said to be equal to the cube root of unity, that is omega. So here on comparing equations 2 and 3, we can get alpha plus alpha square is equal to minus 1, because if alpha is equal to omega, that is cube root of unity, and we know that the sum of all the cube roots of unity, that is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. So omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. Putting that value, we can get alpha plus alpha square is equal to minus 1, and alpha plus alpha square from the equation 1 is equal to minus b by 3. So on putting this value here, minus b by 3 is equal to minus 1, so p will be equal to 3. So here, which option will be the correct option? We get the value of p as 3, so our option C will be the correct option. Now another question. This is the question number 2. In this question it is given, if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and bx square plus cx plus a is equal to 0 have a common root where a is not equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube upon a b c, this expression will be equal to, there are 4 options: 1, 2, 3, or none of these. So let's see solution. So here in the solution it is given that both the quadratic equation are having both roots common. So if both roots are common, then if we are taking these two quadratic equations and if both roots are common, then they should satisfy this condition, that is the respective coefficients should be equal, that is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. On applying this and putting the respective coefficients, we will equate it to k, say k, and if we let k is equal to 1, then only possibility here is that a is equal to b is equal to c, and c is equal to a. Whether we put k is equal to 2, 3, or any value, we will not get the values of a, b, or c. So only when we will put k is equal to 1 we will get there. value, that is a is equal to b is equal to c. And we know from the condition, that is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to product of a plus b plus c and a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So when a is equal to b is equal to c, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. On putting this value, the expression becomes 3. So our solution will be option C, that is 3. Now question number 3. In question number 3 it is given, if p and q are rational and q is not a perfect square, means q is not a perfect square. If we put root of q, then we will not get real number. So it is not a perfect square, it is an irrational expression. So, and one of the root of this quadratic equation is 5p minus root q. So the required quadratic equation will be what out of these four options? We know that how to find the quadratic equation. We know the required quadratic equation will be x square minus sum of roots plus product of roots. Here x will be there, sum of roots and x. So if one of the root is 5p plus q, then another root will be 5p minus q root q, because in a quadratic equation irrational roots occur in conjugate pairs. This is most important point कि अगर कोई भी एक रूट इरेशनल एक्सप्रेशन में होता है या सर्ड में होता है तो उसी का कॉन्जुगेट पेयर दूसरा रूट होगा. इसी को यूज़ करते हुए अगर हम इस रिक्वायर्ड इक्वेशन में पुट करते हैं तो हमारा ऑप्शन डी करेक्ट ऑप्शन बनेगा. दैट इज डी ऑप्शन द करेक्ट ऑप्शन. Now another question here is the question number 4, for how many quadratic equations the sum of roots is equal to the product of roots? So the solution will be infinitely many, because if we take the sum of roots alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and product of roots c by a, on equating both we will get minus b by a is equal to c by a. That is only possible when b is equal to minus c, and obviously not one condition satisfied, so there will be no uniqueness. We will get infinitely many quadratic equations. So these are the 4 questions of 3 marks that are very important for class 10th quadratic equation chapter. So just practice them and we will meet in the next video. Thanks for watching.